kind of came really quickly and easily at first, almost sort of too easily. It got a little bit scary for a second. There must be something wrong here, you know. I think that's just a testament to the band that there's some kind of chemistry the band has where it felt like not much time had passed since.
And also we were pretty busy, and it just didn't feel like that at all to us. Didn't feel like 10 years had gone by, you know. And when we were considering making this record, we couldn't believe, like, wow, 10 years, man, you know. But, you know, Jack had Third Man, just was starting that up, really, right? And we have kids, and so it just didn't feel like 10 years had gone by.
Brendan can't find one of his kids.
Yeah.
So we've been looking for him. I'm trying to remember specifically, but there was this song called Shine the Light on Me that's on the album. And I know I recorded that for my last album, and I thought, this sounds like a Raconteurs song. So we kind of think that might have been the impetus for it all.
And he played that song for me and mentioned that he thought it might be a good Raconteurs song. And this was years ago. And
he was just about to get out of jail, so I was playing it for him on an iPhone through one of those prison phones, you know?
And so when I got out, I started thinking, oh, well, you know, I was bearing that in mind, that maybe, Raconteurs might do a record. So any songs that I thought might work for them, I sort of put aside. But there was never, it was never like, hey guys, do you want to get together and make an album? You know, it wasn't like that at all. It was just these little steps. I don't know. I think it's open for interpretation. I think it's one of those, phrases or that is kind of evocative. Just, I'm not sure what it, I think everyone kind of gets something different from it. I mean, I hope, and I think that's kind of a cool thing to do for your album, to call your album something that's very, relatable. Some people think it's political. Some people, think it's a message about humanity, maybe, or.
It comes from, I woke up at like 4 in the morning and Brendan was standing over me with a flashlight in my bedroom. I don't know how he got in there, and he kept saying, "Help me, stranger," over again. Well, it was sort of us taking on the armor of the idea of, let's pretend we're the only rock and roll band making a record right now.
Because we probably are. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true at all.
On island Earth. And you just sort of, sometimes you trick yourself into little situations to kind of find a cohesiveness while you're working and find a direction where the songs are going to go without turning it into like a concept album or something like that. So that was one of them, was that, we're the only rock and roll band right now. What record will we make? What's the record we want to see on the shelf that we want to buy that's not there? And that's the record we made.
My favorite is actually "Help Me, Stranger," for many reasons. Among them, it was a really fun recording or process. It was a really spontaneous and excited, electric, few hours. It was really very short, but it's just features acoustic guitars, two acoustic guitars, two singers like Everly Brothers style, with like the most insane rhythm section you could ever imagine or put together. And Patrick's got his snare drum flipped upside down. He's playing it upside down. LJ's playing bass keys instead of a bass guitar.
I wasn't even there.
Jack wasn't. It was a had a poster of him, a cutout, really, just to inspire us.
That's kind of him.
Throw darts at later.
Yeah, I didn't know about that part.
But yeah, it was just a really and it just makes for a really unique. All that kind of makes for this really unique sound. I mean, I mean, there are very standard things to play, but I don't know. I think it has a cool mood to it. So.
Well, it was kind of things on the radio. There's the Kendrick Lamar's and Billie Eilish tracks, like the production on some of those tracks, and that really inspires me. And then there's the artists
Vampire Weekend's
a new record is pretty inspiring as well. There's just always cool techniques popping up if you pay attention. As a musician and a producer, you you pay attention to the people who are doing something interesting, not just whatever the trend is or the fad is at that moment, because that stuff goes away, but the things that are kind of breaking new ground and maybe are more timeless. So.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos from your favorite artist. And while you're here, check out these other videos.